So today we are going to learn what is programming. In our daily life, we learn many things by observations. When you do any task, what you exactly do, you start doing the task straight away, or you just think first how to do it, what we need for that, everything, and then you will start doing it, right? So similar way here only. If we take example of how to make a rice, then if you are trying to cook a rice, what would you do? So you know ingredients required to make the rice. So what we need: rice, raw rice, water, and temperature. So these are the main ingredients. So what is the process now? So process is like one by one steps that we need to do when we want to get desired output. So here the output is like our cooked rice. So take some rice and put it in a pressure cooker, add some water to it and put it on the gas. So confirmation, how do we confirm that? Pressure cooker vessels 3 times, 3 to 4 times, okay, then confirm, and output is our cooked rice. So in this process you understood how to cook the rice. So that means if you don't know how to cook the rice, based on these instructions you will be able to make a rice. So the similar way, computer does not have its own brain. So we have to give instructions about the task, context about the task, then process of doing the task and expected result against this task. So now computer knows what needs to be done. So here instruction means the steps that we need to provide to do the particular task. Context means what actually we are going to do. The process of doing the task means how it can be done step by step with the execution of runtime logic. And then based on these three steps, we can define the expected output as well. So let's go to next slide. Here, question is now how to tell the computer to do this task. So we provide the instructions. So instructions are the set of instructions. We called it as a program, right? So how to write it? How to write it? Simple English. Yes, partially correct. Means if we start writing program, we feel like we are writing the English language only, but it's in structured way. So it is not like that we write the question is how to tell the computer to do this task. We cannot write this statement inside the program because programmer computer will not understand this statement because he has not, like, it has not trained for to convert this into his own language and process it. So we have standardized language, we have a interpreter between this human and computer, which translates these instructions to its binary language. Okay, so we'll see that how binary language is. And so let's move ahead. English but in structured way of writing with some reserved meaningful words and some symbols. What it means, like, if let's say the reserved words like print. So usually we use this print word to print any document, right? Then the another one is number. In general language we use it any number or name. So these are the English normal keywords that we can say, words which are reserved for the particular information. So name means we can name it for any device, any human. So similar way, we have some reserved keywords in our programming language which do specific tasks and which help us to write a program in a structured way. Once we write the program in a structured way, what is the next step that computer will take? So it will just convert all the program instructions to the binary language. So this is the binary language which computer can understand basically. So it needs to be converted into the binary based like with the help of interpreter, and computer will understand each and every step that we have mentioned in the instructions and it will process. So we'll go into this binary language in the next topics, but as of now just keep in mind that there is a binary language which computer can understand. So for computer, we can tell him to do computing using structured English language, which is called, which we say, uh, which is called programming. Okay, so here you understand. So here you understand that what is programming. So basically, if we have any task and we want to do it through the computer and we want some output. So in this section, so here we will write a program. So once we write it, it can process n number of requests going to this computer and it will give the output. So the writing of the program is one-time task. Improving it is another level, but the first time when we start writing it, we are done. It can process the same thing again and again. So we don't need to waste our time to doing these things. So that is why the program is required to compute the things which are repetitive in nature. And even if there is a change in the scenario, we can update it. So basically you understood what is programming. So there are many languages in tech world such as C, C++, Java, Python, HTML, JavaScript, etc. So you heard about these languages many times, I believe. If you're not, don't worry. So we'll be choosing the Python. Okay. So each language has its own way of writing it. So that means if you go to C and C++, Java, so there are keywords. They have their own way of writing the code. Here we don't use parentheses. Here we use some different tags. Here we use some different tags and structure. So it does different things. So based on our purpose and the expected result, we will choose our programming language which will be suitable for that application in the longer perspective. So each language has its own way of writing it. Each one has capability to instruct computer and complete the task. So they all are capable of giving instructions to the computer and process it and get the desired output. Now we'll be focusing on the Python. So how to start with the Python? So I already discussed in previous video about the why Python. So you can go and check that video, why we need Python, or why we need to learn the Python. Installation steps, like you just go to the Chrome browser and search for the VS Code or any other editor that you like. You can proceed with based on your operating system. Okay, so installation, once VS Code is installed on your machine, you can go ahead and download the Python setup. So here is the screen. You can go ahead and visit python.org, and here you will get the Python executable file for Windows, and you can install it. So this is the latest version of Python that you can consider. Based on that, you can just complete the installation, go next, and complete that. To confirm whether the Python is installed on our system or not, how to do that? So just open the command prompt and type Python dash dash version like this. So you will get the Python version that is installed on your machine. All right, all set to start with Python basics. Now you learn these basic things, what is programming, everything you learned here. Let me know if you have any questions. I will just add in this video itself or make a new video on that. Thank you.